Okay, back at the group, let's say you don't like a group. You swipe this way, the delete comes up. If you swipe the other way, swipe, not swipe, if you swipe the other way, you can name these groups. Anyway, you can see I was swiping to the left, delete that, yes. I swipe to the right, I can title these things. So let's just type in intro, I-N-T-R-O. And it shows us intro. You can do that in any groups. You don't have to. It's just an option. Okay, you can see I've touched this and changed the setting. And I tapped here. I'm going to make this play twice before it goes on and plays this, and then that's the end. One of the built-in songs, you can see it has the intro, plays twice, it has a line. This one goes twice, one time, twice. You can see all the different patterns they've built in to each line. So this makes up a complete song, this whole thing. Saving new, open, save. Again, you've got your controls, your files, your mixer, and your recording, which I don't use. But anyway, you can see I've renamed this intro, verse. This is the files menu. You can swipe left and right. There's several files built in. I recommend that you open them up and check them out, play with them. On the mixer, you've got each of the instrument lanes, you see, represented. You can tap to mute, and they've got the various controls. So I've tapped that and tapped that. Now they are muted. You can see the speaker there. These represent the instruments. That's like a synth and that's like a bass. And from there, as well as from each grid, you can make sound, the instrument adjustments, the mix adjustments, of course, we looked at. You can do your special effects here, you tune your grid. So you've got your 3 slots, and I've added flanger, and once I did that, you've got some various controls for the speed of it, and you've got an XY grid that you can move around and change the sound. Okay, so we've got all our guys running. We've got an intro, verse, chorus, whatever. Now, I mentioned for a higher fidelity recording, you want to record outside of the app. In this case, I'm using Audio Bus. That's Audio Bus. That's what this is. I've got Beatwave in the input slot. This is Stereo Designer by Holderness Media. This is Altispace, a really great reverb app. And right into the most famous of apps, just about, GarageBand, just as an example of what you can do. I have recorded, I did all the play stuff, and here's the result in GarageBand. This is the Audio Bus sidebar for controlling. Makes it very easy. You can also use inter-app audio. This is the app Audio Share, and I'm using it as main input and just pure recording. You see, there it is in the input slot, and then I can switch back by tapping, go to the app, or I can always use the home button and go to the other app that way. Once I hit start and stop, anyway, this is the wave file resulting from my quick little 32-second Beatwave. Back in Beatwave, another nice feature is if you have your special effects built in or set for certain instruments, if you tap on them, it depends on which effect. I don't know exactly which ones, but you can actually get a miniature XY here, and this is great for your performance. If you're recording into GarageBand and you're varying maybe which groups get played, you can tap which ones you want. You can let it run 4. You can make that 2. If you're doing performance like that where you're running through it, you can actually change the effects, and it provides quite a variety for your sounds. Now, speaking of sounds, you want to go to the in-app store here. If you want to do the Pro upgrade, there's various ways you can buy various sounds. The best deal is the Pro upgrade. You get all the features. Anyway, just pointing out, if you go to the store and then tap on some various things, this is the setting, this is the feature for ambient sounds. There's quite a few. Yeah, here's the store. You can see a little card here. So features, you can see I've got the Pro installed. There's a couple of free instruments you need to tap here. If you just get the free version, you need to tap here and get a couple of freebies. Here's your sound packs, EDM. There's some fantastic sounds here. Ambient's got great sounds. Now I'm particularly, as you can hear from the background, a little bit older than some of you people probably, like the jazz, but I also am into house and stuff. Not a big fan of chiptunes, although I've heard some nice stuff, so pretty cool. Anyway, again, here's the EDM pack. If you want to get a sample, you can touch on these. So, as a conclusion, I used, this was Beatwave. Now I used Explain Everything. That's with this and all this recording and all the slides that I did screenshots. I went into GarageBand, I used Audio Share, I used Altispace and Stereo Designer. Thank you very much.